Hi everyone, my name is Faiz Mari and this is my audience. Okay, so today my persuasive speech is going to be about poverty. Poverty is one of the most important challenges facing society, nationally and internationally. Massive efforts have been exercised to overcome this problem, but have resulted in a few successes and many drawbacks. This hot issue has been addressed by the United Nations, which developed a plan that many hoped would dramatically reduce poverty over the next decade. The United Nations strategy involved bringing more awareness to the issue of poverty to rich nations and work together in developing and implementing programs to help combat this issue. Now, one of the biggest questions behind the entire issue behind the entire poverty issue is whether it's a result of lack of resources or a lack of equal opportunity. In answering this question, many argue that in order to eliminate poverty, you must boost the economy of the local region. Numerous attempts and plans have been drawn up to do just this by augmenting resources extension and boosting the economy as a whole, but the results have been less than successful. Actually, it seems the opposite has been achieved as today more than 80% of the world population raised in countries where income differentials are in fact widened. According to a recent UNICEF report, the richest 20% of the world population control 75% of the global wealth, while the poorest 40% control just 5% of the wealth. So, what is causing this massive income and acquiring gap? Many argue that one of the biggest factors playing a role in the global poverty and a lack of educational opportunities. There is no denying that equality education helping open the doors to a higher equality of life and income. According to another UNICEF report that analyzed school enrollment worldwide, approximately 72 million children of a primary school age in the developing world didn't attend a school in 2005. 57% of those being girls. Also, nearly a billion people entered the 21st century unable to read a book sign their names. A majority of these individuals live in the third world country. And I do have a video to show before I finish that was by BBC World Debate by Tony Blair.
To notice. The first is that despite the fact that there is still huge numbers of people, over a billion people who live in. So some sobering thoughts there in that film. Tony Blair, fundamentally, the main driver of poverty is greed and inequality. Inequality of opportunities, certainly. I mean, that's the big reason why so many people are poor, if they don't get the opportunity to lift themselves out of poverty, to get a job, to get a standard of living. But I think there are two big things that have changed in this debate that are very important for us.
Okay, so as we saw on the debate, and Tony Blair was talking about the poverty. So that was my backup to get to what I was talking about. In addition to adequate educations, accesses to a decent health care also appears to play a huge role in reducing poverty. Childhood health is remarkably influential in promoting a person's mental and physical capabilities in order to be able to learn and develop into a functioning and successful member of, of society. Good health is essential. Unfortunately, nearly 30% of children in developing nations are classified as underweight, malnourished, and stunted, while 22,000 children die poverty related death each day. It is amazing how, with all the technological advances and innovations we have developed in the modern world, that there are still people across the globe who go to bed each night hungry. There are numerous organizations, governments, private groups, etc., working to develop plans and strategies to eliminate poverty. But as I mentioned before, the issue only seems to be getting worse. It may seem that poverty is a well known issue, but in fact, a lack of awareness of the actual depth of poverty across the world is a major obstacle standing in the way of its reduction. I hope I was able to at least bring to your attention some statistics and information that you may not have been aware of, and I hope that encourage you to contribute to the battle of the global epidemic in your own way. Thank you.